Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun to compare two cream bronzers, both from Glossier. I have the Glossier Solar Paint Luminous Bronzer Cream and the Glossier Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek Color. I love both of these cream bronzers, and I thought it would be cool to compare them, see how they're similar, see how they're different, and see which one I recommend to you guys more. So that's what today is going to be all about. Before we do get started though, as usual, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much if you do. But if you want to see me compare these two products, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay guys, like I said, I am comparing both of these cream bronzers from Glossier. I've used both. I really love both, and I've used both on other people and they have also loved both. So I wanted to do a side-by-side of each one so that we could see right next to each other how they look, how they feel, how they wear, all that fun stuff, and then see which one I think is more worth it, especially if you're in between these two and you don't know which one to pick. So I have them both pulled up on Sephora. I'm just gonna read the details for you guys and then we're gonna try them out. So the first one I have is Glossier Cloud Paint Gel Cream Bronzer. This one goes for $22. I have this one in the shade Swept, which is a medium neutral tan, and it's 0.33 ounces. And then the highlights say a natural finish, cream formula, hydrating, light coverage, and easy to use buildable gel cream bronzer that gives skin a natural wash of warmth, dimension, or sculpted color. This gel cream bronzer uses special blurring pigments to create a soft, smooth look that won't accentuate pores. The bouncy formula blends over cheeks, forehead, nose, or wherever you need a little extra definition or warmth for a natural finish that's never streaky or chalky. And then the other one I have is the Solar Paint Luminous Gel Cream Bronzer. This one goes for $20, so it's a little bit less expensive, $2 less. And I have mine in the shade Ray. So I think the Cloud Paint came in 5 or 6 shades. The Solar Paint comes in 3, or at least that's what I'm seeing on Sephora. So you get more of a range with the Cloud Paint, and it's $2 more expensive. This one is 0.5 ounces, so you get more product in the Solar Paint. And then again, I have the shade Ray, so it's medium warm bronze with gold pearl for light medium skin tones. The highlights say cream formula, vegan, radiant finish, light coverage, cruelty-free, an illuminating lightweight bronzer in a gel cream formula with a touch of luminosity from light reflecting pearls for a warm sun-kissed summer glow. This buildable bronzer has a unique, almost whipped gel cream formula that applies like a liquid with a dough tip applicator and blends seamlessly like a gel. The super fine illuminating pearls and bronze pigments balance warmth and dimension for a natural bronze look created to flatter every skin tone. So they sound pretty similar, but obviously they have little differences. I think the Solar Paint is supposed to be a little bit more of a radiant, glowy kind of a bronzer, and then I feel like the Cloud Paint is supposed, I don't know why I keep wanting to say Cloud Payment for some reason. The Cloud Paint is supposed to be a more airbrushed, seamless, soft kind of bronzer. So they sound similar, but they sound a little bit different at the same time. Obviously, we're gonna see once we apply. I do like the fact that the Solar Paint comes with a doe foot applicator. I feel like it's a little bit less messy. The Cloud Paint comes with just this little squeezy tube, which I also like, but I feel like it's nice to have an applicator too. So I kind of prefer the doe foot applicator that comes with the Solar Paint. And I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand so we can see what both of them look like next to each other. I feel like I should have grabbed a makeup wipe or something because this might get a little bit messy. Okay, that's actually a huge difference in the color. So this is the Solar Paint, and then this one is the Cloud Paint. the solar paint, and they say this in the description, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It said for the solar paint that it's a warmer brown with like gold pigment, and then the cloud paint said it was like a neutral warm brown, and that's exactly what the swatches are giving, so I can't be surprised there. But I do feel like they both have like a little glow to them. Like, I almost feel like the cloud paint is a little bit more like glossy looking. Like, it's almost like it has like more of a little like wet look to it. I don't know. They both are really, really nice in their own ways though. Obviously, we're gonna see how they look once I put them on my face. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna do the cloud paint on my left. I'm gonna do the solar paint on my right. I'm just gonna blend both with a brush, and then we will compare right after. So let's get started, and then we will talk details. Okay guys, I am back. Here is the solar paint side, and then here is the cloud paint side. So for me personally, have a clear winner already. You guys let me know in the comments though, like what you think looks better on me. If I'm gonna be totally honest though, with like what I think just like suits me better, what blended better, everything like that, right off the bat, I'm gonna have to say it was the cloud paint. I think just overall, with it being like a more neutral brown, I feel like it's gonna suit different skin tones a little bit nicer. I feel like the tone of brown works really, really nicely as a contour for your cheeks as well. And then you can like go over with a powder bronzer if you want to give it a little more warmth. But I really like the chiseled out look that this is giving my cheeks right now. I do also really love the solar paint side, and I feel like it's giving me a really nice bronzy look. I don't think it's doing anything crazy with like the luminosity though. Like, if you're looking for someone that's gonna give you like bronzer and highlighter, it's giving bronzer, it's not giving as much highlighter. So if you want something specifically for like the gold flecks that are in it, it doesn't really give you like a crazy amount of that luminosity. So again, I feel like the cloud paint side is giving me more of like a glow, but in like a wet, like glowy from within kind of way, which I really, really love. And then the other thing that I really loved about it is the fact that it was so much easier to blend out. Even though I said I liked the applicator of the solar paint more, after doing one right after the other, I feel like this applicator is almost a little bit easier because I just squeezed some out directly onto the brush, and then I just took the brush and I started patting it into my skin, and it was really, really easy to like blend in, place it exactly where I wanted it to go, and then just smooth it all out and make it perfect. I felt like I was like using a little bit more like force, and I was doing a little more work on the solar paint side to get it to blend exactly where I wanted it to go and stay where I wanted it to stay. So I feel like overall I do prefer the cloud paint side a little bit more. If I had to choose one to recommend to you guys, I think it would be the cloud paint, and a little goes a long way with this stuff. Like, you don't need a lot of product to get a good chiseled bronzy result. So even though there's less product in here, you're getting your money's worth because you don't need to use a ton of product to get that result. So I would say if you're in between these two and you can't decide on one, go with the cloud paint, because I feel like it's just a little bit more universal. It's really easy to work with. It's a really beautiful product, and just, I love everything about it. I love the solar paint too, but I do see myself grabbing a lot more for the cloud paint at the end of the day. So that's my recommendation. The cloud paint is the winner, but that is it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments though. If you're seeing something I'm not, if you have a different opinion, or if you have the same opinion, let me know. Give this video a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.